So whoever I'm connecting to, you have been surrounded by a lot of beings, like a lot of witches and a lot of warlocks, who knew what you were before you knew. Like, I'm talking before you were fully awakened, before you stepped into your power, before you even had knowledge of any of this stuff. I feel like you had come across a lot of witches, a lot of warlocks, and I feel like your energy has been used in many, many rituals, and your energy is placed upon many altars, and these altars have now fully collapsed. Now that you're fully awakened, these altars have fully collapsed. So these practitioners have completely lost the power that they were using. It was your power. It was stolen power that they stole from you before you even knew what you were. And they've been using it, right? But something snapped. Like, something broke to where, like, it's very noticeable. Like, these practitioners were using it for large amounts of success, for large amounts of wealth, for large amounts of protection, for large amounts of shielding themselves, for large amounts of immunity and different things, depending on how well versed they are in whatever area they were in. Your energy has been used as currency out there, and now that it's no longer allowed, now that you've called it back, cut some cords, something happened, but where it snapped, the connection has snapped, these practitioners are physically noticing an actual difference in their day-to-day life. All right, but that's the download, so let's pull some cards and let's get into it. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and pull some tarot to see what's going on. But yeah, dude, it's like literal, like the energy, whatever it was of yours, whether they have an item of yours, whether they have a piece of your hair, a piece of your clothing, whatever it was, it's collapsed, it's fully broken, it's come undone, and it's not able to be put back together. So say if they use this to create this deck, okay, we're gonna use this deck here, but say if they use your energy, right, to create, what do we have here? The North Node, right? To create a destiny. If they were walking in your destiny, say they used it to start a business, start a company, whatever it is that you have access to written in your coding, they were using it. They were swiping your energetic credit card. Think of it like that, okay? And so if they started a business, it's going to start to collapse. Like, their clientele are going to go away. Everything's going to go away, right? If this is, let's go ahead and see. Because I'm picking up on, like, your destiny, like some sort of creating abundance, creating wealth, some sort of generation of creating wealth is what I'm picking up on strongly. And I feel like that's why it's such a massive, it's so noticeable for this particular practitioner. You're having the third house. Who or what is around you, short-term thinking and trips, your ideas. So yeah, see, so they were siphoning your creativity, your ideas, your creation to get the success. So yes, right? Yeah, because third house is Gemini. Yeah, see? And so also too with the imagery here with the phone and the feather and the writing. So you could do something to where they were like using your energy to be creative on the phone, right? To get more clientele, more appointments, more booking, more things like that, just like I said, right? Yeah, so that's what they were using it for. So they could have been using it to pull the ideas of what is possible to be created with your energy. That's what this one is doing. So you could have been suffering from like major headaches, okay? They're showing me lots of like headaches, lots of crown chakra pain, but it's gonna play out as headaches. It's gonna play out as brain fogginess. It's gonna play out as forgetfulness, right? As not remembering things, as like having like a short circuit, feeling ditzy. Oh, I'm just so dumb. Like, no, you're not. They were pulling on your brain, bro. So yeah, so that could have been a hook that they had placed in your crown chakra, quite literally, okay? Siphoning any connection that you had from source. So you could have been really stressed out. You could have been feeling really mentally overwhelmed, mentally drained, very just like chaotic, unstable, like not okay mentally. That's because that's what this was here, right? So this could have been going on for years, maybe 6 years or so. Okay. Oh yeah, let's see what we got now. This is what we're not seeing. We're gonna keep it over here. All right, popping up next, we have the Hermit coming out. So this could have been you. You could have gone to a place of solitude, like you could have retreated because you felt like you had to go into a recluse type of energy, maybe from like not feeling like up to par. Okay, because I'm feeling like there was like a feeling of lack. Yeah, see the Strength in the reverse. I feel like you've taken a mental blow like that. Like mental exhaustion is worse than physical exhaustion. I don't understand. I don't think people like realize that, you know, especially if you've come from a place where in the past you had to heal a lot of past trauma, especially if you come from a place to where like you were in survival mode a lot in the past, you know what I mean? And now you've gained into happiness and you have a lot of abundance set for you. They could have tried to keep you in that mindset of lack, of loss, of regret, of not being enough, of I'm not enough, I'm not good enough, all those things, right? That's how they wanted you to be. And then with a Tower. So this is how they wanted you to be, right? Always stressed out, always chaotic, always in regret. Everything just sucks over and over. I just can't make the right fucking choices. I'm always fucking up. That's not true though. Okay? Ooh, that's not true. That's because they were taking things slowly from you. See how they're siphoning cup after cup after cup slowly until you're left with nothing. But look at that. They got down to the very two. Spirit wanted to see, are you going to really take the last 2 cups? Like, you're going to really do it? And they were like, absolutely. Fuck yeah, we are. And they thought they were going to, and then karma showed up. Because whatever happened, it has collapsed. It's been taken, right? What's the outcome going to be, Spirit? Do you think we can get a card for that? Yeah, so you could be having like, you could be wanting to rest a lot. You could also be having like a lot of pressure in your head because everything is going to come back to you now, right? So you're going to start to be getting to feel floods, like flooding of info coming in. Ooh, yeah, see, look at that. The disturbance is going to be returned to them. That's what the outcome is going to be. So whatever they had on your crown chakra, look at that, sitting on your shoulders, burdening you, it's going to be like, hey, guess what? I'm back for you now. See? And so that's called karma right there, right? Because that's what you do. You do things to people. Well, then, like, now it's your turn, right? So that's another case of karma here, guys. All right? Anyways, though, wow. Good for you, man. You reclaimed your crown chakra. You reclaimed your sovereignty. You reclaimed your mental sovereignty. You reclaimed your destiny. That's fucking right. That's like a straight freaking spiritual royalty, divine royalty, God, goddess energy. Don't ever fucking give your power away to anyone ever again. All right, anyways, hope this helped. Peace.